last segment. So you brought up something very, very interesting about the boys fighting the girls in one of your top 5 video games.
You did.
And this past Monday, Rhea Ripley faced Akira Tozawa and what was the first intergender wrestling match on Raw, or at least kind of like one of the first. Oh, it definitely wasn't the first because China was out here doing it. I take that back. It was not the first
in years.
years. It was the first in years. Yes, but wanted to know. I mean, considering that Rhea Ripley is a part of the Judgment Day, and Bully Ray actually brought this up in his podcast on Busted Open Radio. He said, if China could be the Intercontinental Champion, like why can't, Rhea Ripley or a Charlotte be a U.S. champion or Intercontinental Champion? And I thought that was a very, very interesting point. But I wanted to know, do you think that we're going to see more intergender wrestling in WWE after that Rhea Ripley Akira Tozawa match? Or do you think that was just a one-time thing?
I think they're playing with something, and I like it. I watch it? No, but to hear that made me smile really hard because I love China. I'm a huge China fan. And Rhea Ripley is, yes, a lot of people see the side by side. They see the similarities, and I feel like if you're going to give someone that, don't give it to Charlotte. And I'm not saying this because of my disdain for Charlotte. I'm saying this because Rhea Ripley is the only one who really looks realistic. Like she looks and feels realistic enough. Because we already see with the way she kind of like manhandles Dom or whatnot. She's already presented to us as being alpha. You know what I mean? And like she's strong as crap. We just saw her. I forgot who she body slammed, but she body slammed somebody a couple weeks ago. So we know she got that in her. It's very much believable. Her looks very believable. Her size looks very believable. Everything about her, it could actually work if they really want to run with that. I wouldn't be sure if they're going to like make it long term, but they want to give her like a short reign and then put that on her resume for her age too. That could put her up there in her career. You know what I mean? And that'd be a lovely homage to China, which I don't feel like they do enough of. They reference all these other divas back to back, and I don't think that I see enough references to China. I see, that they put her in here and they're like, oh my gosh, DX, because there's a female in enough action with guys. Now, like, y'all need to actually put respect on my girl Single Run. All right? And you could do it with Rhea, and we would love it. We would love it. I'm here for it. The girls are here for it. The males are here for it. Let's do it, Triple H. Let's do it.
I agree.
Let's talk. Good.
I agree with that 100%. I think that Rhea Ripley... the intergender wrestling in WWE should be done by a case-to-case, basis, because I think that you do want to make this look as realistic as you possibly can. I can see Rhea doing intergender wrestling because of her size, because she comes off as intimidating. She's already a dominant figure. If we're looking for another woman outside of Rhea who can do intergender wrestling,
don't you tell me Raquel?
No, not Raquel.
Okay, good.
If you're looking for like an underdog type of story situation when it comes to intergender wrestling, Candice LeRae. She's been doing it on the independents for a long time. And I feel like if you're looking for someone to do intergender wrestling...
you're going to piss Jim Cornette off.
Oh, my God. Cornette is...
How dare you put a small child in there with some men?
She's going to go blood. But, I feel like Candice has the opportunity of also doing some intergender wrestling matches for WWE and then making it look realistic. Because she's done it before on the indies, and she's a great wrestler. And on top of that, it's like she can be considered or put forth as an underdog. You know what I mean? So all she has to do is just land a lucky shot or do this little one thing, and it adjusts the entire complexion of a match. So that's just like my opinion on it.
That would be great because not for nothing, she still doesn't have a presence. People still look at her as Johnny's girlfriend, Johnny's wife, whatever. Johnny's son's mom or whatnot. But I think it'd be great if they did that, because while she still doesn't have a personality, that can be her whole personality.
Very true.
That as small and delicate as this girl is, she's tough as nails, and she literally could take down at least a third of the men if she really wanted to. Like, she's a threat. And I think that'd be interesting because they would actually like defy all logic that we were taught with wrestling. Because we thought Rhea because of her build, but Candice is like tiny but tough. Like, that's what sold us on Candice and NXT. She's just tiny and she's tough. And that's it. That's Candice, like, in a nutshell. So that could work. I don't think Triple H would actually pull the trigger with Candice, as I do see his favoritism with Rhea. But that would be an amazing hypothetical concept. Yeah.
I agree with that. And once again, I want to know what everybody else feels about intergender wrestling. Let us know in the comments, tweet at us, do what you got to do to get in contact with us. But I think we're going to end the show right